This is Chuck Martin. I'm at the AI Summit London. I'm happy to say I have with me here today Vishal Nigam, Global Data Science and Development Director at Informa. Welcome.
Hi, Chuck. It's always a pleasure to be here with you.
So, large language models, the rave, where is
Yeah.
it going from there?
From large language models, we have now moved to large multimodal models. So language models are capable of understanding the textual information, the language part of the information communication. Large multimodal models can now understand image, generate the images as well, and in future we'll see the video as a part of large multimodal models as well. So that's interesting, like how technology moves from just within a year, understanding languages to understanding the images.
Is it going to continue to move at that speed?
It is expected, actually. So imagine we now have reasoning towards the images as well. Like if I can reason the potential challenges in the image side as well, understand the location or the context of the image. Now, once I have this visual confirmation or visual understanding of the environment, imagine if I can build it with the potential environment acting agents like robots or something. Robots would understand from their camera the image, the environment, and they can pick up an item, take an action based on the reasoning that is generated from the large language models behind them. So in combination of all these models, will definitely take the AI much more further than they are today.
But when you start to attach hardware, such as robotics, for example, and you've got potential for hallucination, I mean, hallucination now, it's not a big problem because it's software. It's words basically or images. When you start to connect that to hardware, are there risks with that?
Absolutely. In fact, yeah, we talked about it last year as well, about the hallucination potential is a problem with the language models. We are seeing it reducing now, but then when we mix large multimodal, like the images, and so hallucination will become, in a true sense, like humans understand hallucination. They're seeing the things which does not exist. So we see that this as a potential challenge. But over the period of how the models are evolving, for example, hallucination is not out 100%, but it has been reduced significantly in the large language models. We see the similar trends following in the large multimodal models. And once we have the visual confirmation with certain guarantee or certain accuracy, we can definitely instruct a robot to take robots to take actions on it. So up to an extent, this problem exists, but over the period of time, this is expected to go down, and then we can also build a guardrails like an accuracy confirmation before taking action.
So where does this go? I mean, where does it end?
That's absolutely a brilliant question, actually. So it is going to transform the way that current businesses are being performed. Absolutely. I mean, we are seeing the trends already. So we are seeing that Google search or access to certain websites are going down. One example is traffic to a website called Stack Overflow for coding purposes is going down. So people are more relying on large language models to generate the code for them. So we are seeing another trend in the social media industry. One of the studies suggests that 52% of social media users in the United States are following virtual influencers. So virtual influencers are potentially the videos generated by non-realistic measures or non-physical measures, I mean, by the softwares itself. So we are seeing the trends would continue in that direction, where we will be having more personalized images, more personalized videos, and the way humans performing their tasks will be a lot more different, because even today when we are saying that some of the people who started using ChatGPT, large language models, are writing better emails, maybe using large language models for some of their tasks already. We are seeing the similar trends with the visual tasks, with the marketing and the advertisement industry as well, that the personalized videos are now being generated. So this transformation will literally change the way that we do business in 10 years.
So talking about business, what do you see as the impact of business on the short term and the long term for large language models?
I see AI advancements always as a positive sign for all the businesses. In fact, there are many reports which suggest the businesses are adopting AI in their day-to-day activities and their businesses are benefiting from it. And at the global level, there are multiple reports from different banks or investment banking. One of the example was Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs has predicted that in next 10 years, we are hoping a 7% rise in the global GDP, which is a significant amount at the global level. So all the businesses are adopting AI will see an enhancement in the productivity. The businesses who are attached to the mass communication, like advertisement or advertising or marketing, will definitely see a big impact and change in their businesses. And then obviously, because when you optimize the process of generating the images and video, will give you the benefit of hyper personalization from the user's point of view.
So a year from now,
Oh yeah, for my. That's. I think I answered this question last year as well.
it's a challenging question
It's challenging question
in this
indeed.
environment with the speed.
Absolutely. So last year we see a shift in the educational industry that where most of the students or people who are learning, they are relying more and more on AI to tell them tell them about the new concepts. Now, with this new enhancements on large multimodal models, the image the communication with the learners will be enhanced in terms of images, in terms of videos. So more information can be communicated with these new learners. The visual aspects of the learning will be covered as well. Businesses, like I said, the virtual influencers thing, are potentially considering adopting the virtual influencers more and more, because now the aspects of this media generation is far more optimized. So we are seeing the hyper personalization coming in day-to-day activities in next year. Learnings improved a lot with these use cases, and of course, I mean, there are almost every other industry like healthcare will be impacted and in a positive manner. All medical imageries and everything can be analyzed by the artificial intelligence system. So significant changes from this year to next year will be there.
Well, I'll be interested in seeing the next year. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
This is Chuck Martin at the AI Summit London.